today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is the narcissistic covert power tactic known as love bombing. So in the narcissistic courtship ritual, we have three distinct phases. The first phase, this is known as idealization. This is when they put their victim up on a podium and make them feel like a special snowflake. Going into the second phase, being devaluation, they start to overtly and covertly shame their victim into submission and into a series of different traumas. The last phase is when they've traumatized the victim to the point that they can't actually gain any more narcissistic supply from them, and they actually go into a phase known as disregard, where they actually throw away their victim and find a new source of narcissistic supply and a new source of prey. So love bombing is typically used within the idealization phase of the relationship itself. So this is where they will put their victim up on a podium, they'll make them seem like they're a special snowflake, they'll tell them everything the victim wants to hear, and what ends up happening is the victim actually feels as though the narcissist actually cares for the victim. And really in reality, the narcissist is just doing this to actually pull that codependent into their vortex and into their reality itself. Once the victim is then pulled in, what will end up happening is the victim will then be constantly shamed, covertly at first and then more overtly. So just to be very aware, if you've just met someone and they are putting you up on a podium and they keep liking everything on your social media and sending you messages and they're trying to really kind of accelerate a kind of relationship even though you've just met them, I would be very, very cautious that it could be potentially a narcissist and they're trying to love bomb you and bring you into their world. So I'm going to leave it there. Hope you've enjoyed that video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe right now and I will speak to you real soon.